Alina Habba, one of Trump's so-called lawyers. Again, we never know like who's a TV lawyer, who's an actual lawyer representing Trump in court. It seems Alina Habba at one point was actually representing Trump in some legal capacity. She completely screwed up, appears to have lied. Horrible, just horrible. Now she seems to have shifted to being more of a TV lawyer. She went on Fox News, and good for him. Lawrence Jones, I've been critical of Lawrence Jones on Fox News before. He actually confronts her with the question that on the one hand, Trump says that the documents were declassified. On the other hand, he told Brett Baier the documents were classified, but that's okay. Then he's saying there's no documents. What is the truth? And Trump's own lawyer, Alina Habba, says, I don't know. I don't know what the truth is.
Tape says.
So is it the position of the president that when he was having that conversation, the information that he was talking about was already declassified? Or was it what he told Brett Baier that it was a news article there? Or is it either or is it both?
I don't know. And here's what I do know. The clip they put out doesn't answer that question. All it says is President Trump said, hi, look, if I was president, I can declassify a classified document. And when you're not president, you can't. Only the president.
He was simply informed with absolutely no personal stake in it whatsoever. Trump was merely informing the people around him about how classification works. That's all. Why is everybody getting all worked up as if there's some problem here?
Do that. What does that say? Well, it says exactly what dual system of justice we're living in. That's what I heard. That's what I saw. And by the way, all we know tapes.
Isn't that the best? And by the way, didn't she get the update from the Semaphore article we just looked at, where now Trump says there were no documents? That's the new line. There simply were no documents whatsoever. And of course, as you know, and we're putting the transcript up on the screen, Trump says the document is top secret on the recording. Trump says it's highly confidential and secret. This is secret information. So he knows that it is. Now, the new argument they're saying is that is a lie. The transcript is of Trump lying that those are classified secret documents, which is just absolutely amazing. Another clip from this interview with Trump's pseudo lawyer, Alina Habba. Again, just going in circles. She says in the indictment, they don't mention an Iran document. And then the question is, well, have they found the document? Trump may have destroyed that document. Trump's flushing documents, all these things. And she says, well, it doesn't even matter because it's a lie anyway that the document was there. If you're confused about what I'm telling you right now, it's because it's this confusing.
And by the way, all we know is that in the indictment itself, there was no Iran documents named as part of it. Just want the American public to realize that. That document that they claim he had was not part of the indictment.
Possibly because he didn't turn it over, possibly because it was destroyed.
This is desperate times and desperate measures by people that are losing. Have they found it?
What document are they talking about?
That's what they're saying it was, but that was not part of the indictment. It doesn't make sense because it's a lie. It's a ruse. They are just trying to distract the American people.
Remember, Alina Habba lies all the time. If anybody here is almost certainly lying, it's her.
That's the name of the game right now in America. It's sad. America needs a fair opportunity to see all facts and have a fair justice system. And that's what I know the president wants to bring back to this country. We haven't seen it since 2020 when he left, but hopefully we'll see it again in 2024 when he wins.
Yeah, there you go. That's a very optimistic spin, or maybe we'll see it during the trial. The trial is, of course, the opportunity to put out all of those facts and legal arguments. The problem is that the vast majority of the legal arguments they're telegraphing that they might use, this was not actually a criminal thing. It's a Presidential Records Act thing. Well, that's a misstatement of the law, and no serious judge would even allow that argument to be made to a jury. Well, he was just lying about having the documents. Okay, well, that's really hard to believe at this point, given everything else that's been said. This is really an indicative situation of panic at the end of the day. And if you're just listening today, we'll have all these clips we're playing on our Instagram, on our TikTok, and of course on the YouTube channel.